snagging some fresh air in one northeast Grand Rapids neighborhood actually turns into an art walk in time for adventure.
This is pretty cool. Leanne Town shows us how a sense of community and unity is strong with every stride and stroke of chalk and paint. Thanks so much for being here, girl.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Hello from my home headquarters here in Grand Rapids. That's right. You know, it's typical for us to be running behind in my household. It was last Thursday was the first day I worked from home. So by the time we did get to daycare, I saw Miss Jane and a whole trail of little ones walking behind her. And I thought, what are they up to now? So we turned back around and discovered that the whole community has turned it into a miniature art prize of sorts. She invited us into her daycare, but not before we got our temperature checked first.
Well, tapping into their creative side while practicing social distancing is definitely something that a lot of communities around the world have actually been doing, and something that's definitely apparent here at Riverside Gardens in Northeast Grand Rapids. I'm here with Jane Cotton, who has Cotton Daycare. And Jane, you guys have been seeing some exquisite artwork throughout your community.
We sure have. Riverside Gardens has posted things for the kids to find on their walks. They've had rainbows and Easter eggs and shamrocks to find in people's windows. And they also have had what we call Chalk the Walk. And we really had a good participation of Chalk the Walk, where people could see encouraging signs and pictures on the walks. And now we're going to be hiding rocks for the kids to find.
Yeah, so this has been a way that people have been encouraged to get out and still get that fresh air, keeping their distance while they're out doing these things. And even some of the adults are having fun with this. I know you loved all the chalk that you saw.
Oh, I sure did.
But what about your one neighbor? She's already been finding rocks.
Yes. Diane Ensley has been painting rocks and setting them, and now she's been finding other rocks. So we're hoping to match what she's put out and have more rocks out. And we also have a lady that just put out a dinosaur display in her flower garden for kids to come up and see, and she's encouraging them to come up to the window and see it. So they're really involved.
As somebody who actually deals with child psychology and that sort of thing, how is this for everybody to kind of get out there and experience that? For the kids, I know they've been having a ball.
It's very good. It's very good for the kids to feel like they're doing something, and it's also good for them for like counting, finding colors, finding any kind of things that they can count or see, and they play I Spy, like who can find the first one. All kinds of games that you can play with your kids when you're out on a short walk.
So once again, this is another thing that you guys should be doing. Get those Facebook community groups up and running. If you have a neighborhood, it's a great way to get to know each other, a great way to stay connected while keeping your distance, and also a nice stress reliever that everybody really needs right about now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy day with the little ones. And once again, we do encourage all of you guys to share pictures with me if you are doing something really fun and creative. Go ahead and email me, lee.town@fox17online.com. That's lee.town@fox17online.com.
All right. Yeah, thanks so much. You know, I need to thank my little artists that we had on there. We had Jonah and Cora and Alice. There's Jonah there painting away. They're awesome little kids. Miss Jane is fantastic with all these little. So once again, do what you can to tap into those creative juices, you guys. This was just paint and rocks and a whole bunch of adventure that these kids had. We'll show the story to you again coming up at 8 o'clock. Make sure you share those stories with me.
Yeah, it's good stuff right there.
Always coming up with something
inspiring.
neat. Thank you for that, Leanne.